looking because they know what a huge matchup is in store. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Alabama's offense will get first crack at it today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. He is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Quickly complete. At the 45 on his way. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. There we go. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. With the catch, it's Adams. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
They'll throw on third and short. Quick strike complete.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Hauls it in. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now at wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown time.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mountaineers offense has the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. On third and to throw for it. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A low line drive and short kick. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Zings it complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's in open space downfield. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
A lot of times the QB's going to drop back and try to make a big play, What's your safe option if nothing's there? Slip it to your running back. Let him catch it. Let him go get a first down for you.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. He'll do it himself. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Running back searching for a hole. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got him up for the first down. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Really good-looking run. You think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. That's caught. It's Adams. Still on his feet at the 45. Breaks into the open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Here comes the heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Vaughn. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. They'll try to get it through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. To the air, it's Reed. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat in. Down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense goes back-to-back sack jack. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Bounced off his feet.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moss.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd blowing absolutely bananas? Can you communication is harder. But the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game, that's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab down the left side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's ball. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up. He'll pull it on the read. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Alabama pushing the tempo. Dropping back, it's Reed. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw for it. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Finds his man. It's Hamilton. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's looking deep. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Rush is on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's ball. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense in hurry and low. Off play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense comes up with the sack. This defense has been dialed in all day. Really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes that Alabama offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Edwards. Stopped just inside the 25, will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Bringing the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Quarterback on the keeper. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Well, a lot of things going wrong for this team right now, certainly on offense, and now you're seeing it in the special teams as well. This punt return is one he's got to be able to field and at least hold on to the football. I understand he's trying to go score a touchdown, but you can't lose sight of your fundamentals, and that turnover is really a microcosm of all the problems that they've been having today.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to pass, it's Reed. Got his man in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bama! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. A huge return there, steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. One final play before the end of the quarter. formation to the right. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Reed. Now he's going to break the pocket. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him and make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Oh, man, they've already lost 1 quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost 1. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking to throw, it's Reed. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's ball. Oh, it's on the ground, high ball. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Running into the open space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
The give to the tailback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Caught in the backfield. It's ball. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's ball. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. Gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Makes the grab. It's Adams. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Hamilton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And a few anxious moments, but the Hands team is able to fall on it. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Right on the money. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UCLA was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Bruins performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
On the play. It's 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the offense falls on the football, but they are short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on down. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They are in business, starting this drive inside the 10-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Looking to get it